Do you like turkey sandwiches? Then you'll love the new premium carb turkey and bacon sub at Subway restaurants. It's oven roasted just right, sliced thick just the way you like it. And just when you think it can't get any better, look out. It's got crispy bacon in there too. Order one today on your choice of freshly baked bread. Then select any veggies you want to make your premium carb turkey and bacon sub uniquely yours. It's a great sub for people who really like turkey. Subway, fresh is what we do.
Blog Talk Radio.
Well, good afternoon, folks, and thank you for tuning in with me once again to another spontaneous edition of True Conservative Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and I want to thank you for tuning in with me this afternoon, folks. Let me tell you something. The subject matter of this particular show was supposed to be about raising the voting age because I scheduled the show early this morning. And lo and behold, the news of the damn day comes out that John Turncoat McCain picks his vice president candidate. And let me tell you, it sent shockwaves throughout America. And not only did it send shockwaves throughout America, it pissed yours truly off. It pissed me off, folks. And we're going to talk about that this evening, or this afternoon, excuse me. I know it's kind of odd for folks that usually listen to my program. They're used to listening to me late in the evening hours. But I decided, given the new circumstances that have come around in the political world in America, I decided to go ahead and do a program today, 2 p.m. Central Time right here in Texas. And I know, folks, I know that right now there is some ditzy bimbo that is claiming to be a conservative, that's claiming to be a Republican, that, I mean, her stupid face is plastered all over the Blog Talk Radio Network. I know that she is broadcasting right now on this hour. And I purposely chose this hour so that I can let everybody know out there who is a true conservative that pieces of crap like this ditzy broad on Blog Talk Radio Network that they plaster her face out, you know, she's trying to be a media star or whatever you want to call these people. I want to make sure that everybody in the true conservative movement understands that what we are witnessing here in the Republican Party is not something that is traditional, not something that is conservative in its principles, conservative in nature, folks. Like I've always said, and I've said since the beginning, all you pieces of garbage out there that are criticizing me, and let me tell you, I've been around the internet, I've noticed that I've been getting a lot of attention from a lot of different people. There's a lot of people hating on me. You can do the search yourself on whatever search engine you like. I tend to be getting a little popular here on the internet because I'm an anti-feminist, and I've been an anti-feminist ever since I came on this program, ever since I got on the internet scene out here. And let me tell you something, folks, right now, in today's new America, you're witnessing a feminist agitation as we speak. Today, John Turncoat McCain, instead of actually picking a conservative candidate, a true conservative candidate, I'm talking about Santorum or somebody of that caliber, that kind of conservative, somebody that is a proven conservative commodity out here, instead of actually embracing the true conservative principles, the root, the base of the Republican Party, he decides to throw a damn curveball and basically miss the whole damn catcher's mitt. He decides, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use leftist politics. Well, that's right, folks. You've got John Turncoat McCain nominating a vice presidential candidate in Governor Palin. I don't even know the broad's first name, but she is a woman. And this just goes to show you, folks, that John McCain, and just like I've said all along, that this man is a unapologetic liberal in disguise out here. I'm telling all of you folks, all of you individuals out here, especially you Republican pieces of garbage, okay, that were trying to criticize me, that said I didn't know what I was talking about, that I was on the fringe of things, that I was falling off my rocker, that I'm a crack pipe, whatever you want to call me. The bottom line is, folks, is that I'm a political prophet. Everything that I have said that was going to come to pass has come to pass. And it's not because I'm a damn a literal prophet or a psychic or have any kind of special powers of that nature, because I'm an observer, folks. I'm an observer, and I analyze every situation, especially when it comes to the political arena. Because let me tell you something, folks. The political world is very important to everybody in America. Not only in America, but the international community, but specifically I'm talking about American people, because this is an election year. Last night we saw Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, and all the leftist fans out there, you know, flapping their mealy mouth about change and how they're going to supposedly regulate certain things and going to do this, and we're going to make all these promises that typical Democrats never can keep, which was going to be the focal point of this program on top of raising the voting age, which, as a matter of fact, raising the voting age is still going to be a subject matter discussed on this program. We're just going to do it a little bit later. But I definitely wanted to talk about Barack Hussein Obama's ridiculous speech and how they were panning. Haven't you noticed that, folks? If you were watching the mainstream liberal media, they were panning to people in the audience that were purposely tearing up. I'm sure that if truth be told, the DNC paid these people to put some hot sauce in their eye or some crap so they could start bawling like a bunch of morons listening to Barack Hussein Obama saying a bunch of promises his ass can't keep. But let me tell you something. True conservatives, we already know what the left's about. I mean, they're open about it. All right? They're not trying to be subtle. They're not trying to be incognito about being a damn bedwetting liberal. They're not trying to hide it, folks. They're out in the open. They've always been out in the open. But let me tell you something, all right? And let me tell you, I just emailed the John Turncoat McCain campaign about a little over an hour ago, okay? And I emailed them my blog because I want those pieces of trash to read what true conservatives are actually feeling about this man, about the Republican Party, and about the liberal hijacking of the Republicans. And I'm telling you, folks, this is not a joke. I have said this from day one. If you don't believe me, you piece of crap, you go into the archives. Every one of these shows that I do is archived, time, and dated. And it'll show you that I have been consistent, that I saw this way back in the beginning of the damn primaries. I saw it, damn it. I saw the liberalization of the Republican Party before it became blatantly obvious to true conservatives out here. And I'm finally starting to see conservatives starting to look a little cross-eyed at this ridiculous garbage that the Republican Party is trying to implement down our hole. And let me tell you, I am very disappointed. I've been disappointed, but by John Turncoat McCain nominating this unknown Eskimo bimbo, Palin, some governor who's been the governor of Alaska for 18 months, and before that, she was a mayor of some hick town with barely 8,000 people in it, and to top it all off, she raised taxes on those poor people. When she was mayor, she raised taxes on these idiots. And from what I understand, she's supposed to be under investigation for ethics violations. What in the blue hell is John Turncoat McCain thinking? Well, folks, I've been saying this all along. He is an unapologetic liberal, and he doesn't give two rat's asses about the conservative base. He doesn't give two rat's asses about true conservative principle. He could give two rat's asses about all the things that are affecting American people, that are affecting American political philosophy. He could care less, folks. And let me tell you, this nomination of Governor Palin from Alaska, this Eskimo bimbo that came out of nowhere, this just underscores the fact that the Republican Party has been hijacked by nothing but a bunch of long-haired, liberal, bedwetting hippies out here that could give two rat's asses about conservative principles. They could give two rat's asses about the sanctity of marriage. They could give two rat's asses about the moral integrity of America. These people don't care anymore. And let me tell you, folks, I am hopping mad, and let me tell you, true conservatives should be hopping mad too. This is a slap in the face. I'm a lifelong Republican. Republican, damn it. I voted Republican every damn election until this one. And you want to know why, folks? And you can go back into the archives. I've been consistent. I've said it all along. The Republican Party has been hijacked by liberals. And everybody, especially the Republicans here on the Blog Talk Radio Network, I mean, they have had shows dedicated to yours truly, even though the Blog Talk Radio Network never takes people off the air when they're talking about me. But when I decide to talk about a few people on the Blog Talk Radio Network, what do? They take me off the air. But I'm not hurt about it. Let them go ahead and do that, okay? The bottom line is, folks, there are Republicans on the Blog Talk Radio Network that have dedicated shows to yours truly. And they're calling me all kinds of names. They've spread slanderous lies about me. They've talked about my family, damn it. They sat here and disrespected me and desecrated my personal integrity as much as they possibly could. But let me tell you, I told you so, you Republican pieces of trash. All right? If you're still going to follow the Republican Party and you have any ounce of conservatism in yourself, well, then you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, and let me tell you something. The bottom line of hypocrisy is the definition of liberalism. And I've said it, and I'll continue to say it. I am not going to vote for any of these people. I'm telling you, folks, I'm not voting for any of these presidential candidates out here because the true conservative principles, the true conservative ideology has been flushed down the proverbial toilet in the Republican Party. And I will never forget that, Bob. I'm never going to forget that. And let me tell you something. If you're a true conservative with any type of moral integrity, with any type of sanctity, you will do the same thing. Because I'm not voting for any of these pieces of crap. And I emailed John Turncoat McCain, and I hope he answers that email. I hope he reads the blogs. I hope he finds this program, because he is the leader of the liberalization movement that has hijacked the Republican Party. And anybody who happens to be a Republican and still trying to call themselves a conservative, you're not a damn conservative. All right? Like the bimbo that's on right now as I speak on another show that is trying to become some media star. You know who I'm talking about, folks. The Blog Talk Radio Network plasters this idiot broad's face on everywhere. The homepage. I mean, hell, they're even trying to advertise her stupid mug on my profile. But this broad is not a conservative, and let me tell you something. Anybody who's a conservative that is supporting John McCain is not a conservative. They're a liberal. They're in disguise. They're incognito. And I'm not going to sit here and palate this crap anymore. I've been trying to highlight the fact that these damn Republicans are now liberals. They're unapologetic. They could give two rat's asses about the sanctity of life. They could give two rat's asses about the sanctity of marriage. They could care less if children are shielded from violence and sexual depravity. They don't care anymore. They don't care. And then you got this circus liberal media, you know, this circus sideshow of a liberal media out here trying to, you know, overinflate things out here. You know, that, oh, how sweet, you know, the Republican parties they're finally nominating a woman. Oh, this is feminist politics, folks, and all you pieces of trash out there that were spitting in my face because I am an unapologetic anti-feminist, I told you so too, you pieces of crap. This is a new feminist election, and that's why I'm an unapologetic anti-feminist, folks. I've told you all along. I know people were out here telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, that I'm out here on the fringe of things, that I'm a misogynist, that I'm anti-woman, and all this garbage, all this damn propaganda that the left is trying to feed you about me is a bunch of malarkey. You know it. I know it. They know it. They're just trying to use their methods of agitation to deviate your mind from the actual truth of things. And the truth, folks, is that the Republican Party are nothing but a bunch of bedwetting liberals, and the nomination of this Governor Palin just goes to show you that they are utilizing the same leftist methods of agitation as these quasi-communists on the Democrats. And I wrote this on my blog, folks, and I challenge you to go out there, comment about it, do whatever it takes. It's at ipolitic.net/ghost. That's ipolitic.net/GHOST. Go there, folks, and comment on my blog. I blogged about this crap early this morning. I couldn't believe it. I almost threw up my breakfast because this John Turncoat McCain, this old prostate-infected piece of liberal garbage, is sitting over here throwing the Republicans down the tubes into liberal hell. He's single-handedly changing our ideology. And that's why I'm no longer a Republican. And I'm not voting for any of these people. None of them. You already know what you're going to get on the left, folks. Nothing but a bunch of damn leftist propaganda. Nothing but a bunch of malarkey. But, folks, if you're a true conservative like I am, I've been a lifelong Republican up until this campaign here. Let me tell you something. It should have you just as hopping mad as I am, folks. Because I'm mad about it. I'm not going to pallet some stupid Eskimo bimbo being the vice president. Doesn't McCain understand? Doesn't he understand that he's an old fogey? Doesn't McCain understand that he doesn't have the best health in the world either? And who does he put? Who does he put a step away from the White House? All right? Some stupid Eskimo bimbo that we had never even heard of from Alaska somewhere. Barely 18 months in the damn governor's house. She was a mayor of some Timbuktu hick town somewhere in Alaska. And what did she do when she was mayor? She raised their taxes. Oh, that sounds real Republican, doesn't it, folks? It's complete hypocrisy. And did you hear that speech? Did you hear that ridiculous speech that this Palin was trying to project to the Republicans out here? Trying to give props to Hillary Rotten Clinton? I mean, if this isn't more leftist agitation, I don't know what in the blue hell is, folks. Let me tell you, all you Republicans out there, especially you idiots that are still die-hard Republicans and think that you're a conservative, you people need to take your heads out of your clogged-up, smelly asses and start understanding that the conservative movement has been isolated by the Republican Party. It's been isolated. They don't care about us anymore. They've thrown us away. They're utilizing left-wing tactics, methods of agitation that were invented by the communists. This isn't Republicans. This isn't the way the Republicans used to be. This isn't the way Republicans won elections. I'm telling you, folks, I've said it since the beginning of this damn program that the Republican Party has been hijacked by liberals, and if you're a true conservative and you're still going to vote for a Republican, you're a piece of trash. You're only helping the liberalization and the feminization of America. And I'm not going to take it, folks. I'm not going to sit here and take it, and I'm going to let everybody know about it. I'm sorry, folks. I know that I may sound a little upset today, but I am upset. Are you kidding me? I am upset. I mean, are you kidding me? I was hoping. I had just a slight bit of optimism that John Turncoat McCain was going to nominate somebody like a Santorum. You know? He was going to nominate somebody with some conservative backbone out here. I mean, I actually thought that, but no. What did John Turncoat McCain do? He nominated some ditzy broad, some Eskimo bimbo from Alaska. And why did he do that, folks? Why did he do that? I'll tell you why he did it, folks. He's utilizing methods of agitation. He's playing feminist politics. This was the same crap that the Democrats did during the primaries, for Christ's sake. And here you've got Republicans doing the same damn thing. It's ridiculous, it's stupid, it's sick, and I refuse. And let me tell you something, if you're a true conservative and you're still going to vote for John McCain, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. This isn't the Republican Party anymore. This isn't the Republican Party anymore. I remember when the conservative principles, the conservative movement was the root of the Republican Party, and now they're isolating us like we're damn imbeciles or something. It's stupid, folks. It's just ridiculous. And I can't believe, all right, I can't believe that I'm living in a country where feminist politics, all right, and this is feminism, folks. This is feminism at its finest here. All right? I mean, this is why John Turncoat McCain picked this Eskimo bimbo, because he wants to play feminist politics. I mean, are you kidding me? Anyway, folks, I want to hear from you. I know that everybody's probably listening to that stupid media star or whatever she wants to call herself, this ditzy bimbo that's calling herself a conservative that I got taken off the air for criticizing. I know everybody's probably listening to her show and listening to her say, "Oh my God, this is so great, a woman vice president for the Republicans." Well, you can shove that talk right up your clogged up colon pipes. All right, folks? Because this has nothing to do with anything. Don't you understand that we need to vote on issues, not idiotic propaganda agitation like gender, race, or anything of that nature? Let's talk about issues, damn it. Haven't you noticed that in this election, issues have been flushed down the toilet and nobody's talking about them? Nobody's talking about the economy out here. Nobody's talking about how they're going to create entrepreneurship in America. Nobody's talking about the inflating gas prices. Nobody's talking about how we are paying, $15 million for a war in Iraq. And we as American people are not demanding from these pieces of garbage in Iraq that we liberated, we're not demanding them to pay us back. And like I've said, folks, in World War II, those limeys, the Brits out there, they paid us back. They paid us back for helping them in World War II. How come the United States people aren't hopping mad? How come these stupid, ridiculous politicians out here that we sent to office out here, how come they're not demanding that the damn Iraqi makeshift parliament, or whatever you want to call this government body that they have out there, how come we're not demanding from them to pay us back? To pay us back, damn it! Don't you understand that they got $78 billion in surplus? $78 billion surplus in Iraq. And what are we? We're sitting here getting more and more in debt because we liberated these pieces of trash. And you know what? They're ungrateful about it. They're ungrateful, folks. They don't care. They want us out of there. I tell you what, if we get out of there, they better pay us back. They better pay us back, or we just, nullify the damn parliamentary government and just pay ourselves back. Because I'll be damned if the United States soldiers are dying out there for no damn reason. I will be damned. And none of these candidates are talking about that, folks. You notice that? As a matter of fact, John Turncoat McCain is talking about bombing Iran out here. He's talking about escalating the war to God knows where with no logic whatsoever, folks. I mean, let's talk about issues here. Let's not vote on gender. Let's not vote on anything else except the issues, you morons. Stop tickling your ass crack and thinking that it's a good time out here. Anyway, folks, I wanted to make this a little short show. I wanted to make this a short show, folks, because I don't know if I'm even going to come back on here for a while. I don't even know if I'm going to come back on here for a while, folks, because what the hell for? All right? I mean, you look at the general American public. The public sucks, folks. The public absolutely sucks. Oh, I mean, do you see what people are voting on out here? I mean, I'm disappointed in America. I mean, I remember a day when America had some sort of moral integrity. I remember when we would shield children from sexual deviance, sexual depravity, violence. I remember we used to shield children from that. I mean, I remember when the American dream was still alive out here. I remember when the American dollar was a universally accepted currency in the international community. I remember these times. Do you? Do you remember these times, or what? Do you think everything is fine and dandy out here? Are you one of these stupid mesmerized idiots that are like, oh, it's so great, we got a vice presidential candidate who's a woman. Oh, get the hell out of here, folks, all right? I got 20 minutes left. I only wanted to make this a little 45-minute little show here because it's meant for the archives. It's meant for the archives because I want all of you pieces of crap out there that criticize me, whether it's on the right of the political persuasion or the left. I want all of you pieces of crap to acknowledge the fact that I called this crap. I called this crap a long time ago. All right? What John Turncoat McCain is doing is playing in feminist politics. This is not the Republican Party. This is not the Republican Party, damn it. Don't you idiots understand it? Wake up! Wake the hell up, you morons! I mean, do you hear me? I'm screaming because I can't believe I'm living in America cannot believe this crap. John McCain and the Republicans playing feminist politics, utilizing methods of agitation that were invented by the leftists, by communists. Don't you morons understand that? Don't you moron Republicans understand that this is not the way it's supposed to be? Don't you idiots understand that, damn it? Take off your damn blinders. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. This is not the way the Republican Party is supposed to be, damn it. And I know I better calm down, folks. I know I better calm down. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you pieces of crap something. I can't believe I'm living in America where we're sitting here playing methods of communist agitation politics. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And let me tell you something. If you're listening, John Turncoat McCain, if you're listening, you're a piece of prostate-infected trash. I and every true conservative will never forgive you for liberalizing the Republican Party. I'm not going to forgive your ass. And let me tell you something, folks. If you're a true conservative, you shouldn't forgive that piece of crap either. He's going to nominate some stupid Eskimo bimbo from Alaska just to play feminist politics. What kind of leftist agitation is that? I tell you, folks, I can't believe I'm living in this America. I can't believe I'm living in America where we're utilizing left-wing agitation methods to elect our damn officials. I just don't get it, folks. And let me tell you something. The reason I'm so upset, the reason I'm talking with passion and fury, the reason I'm screaming my head off, the reason I have the vein just pumping blood to my brain is because I cannot believe that this is the new America that we're living in, folks. This is a new America. This is a new feminist liberal America, like I've been saying all along. And if you don't believe me, folks, you go ahead and look back in the archives. I've been saying this from day one. I've been saying this from day one. I've been calling out John Turncoat McCain as a bedwetting liberal ever since I started this program. I said it, and let me tell you something, folks. This is a sad day in America. This is a sad day in America when the Republican Party is utilizing methods of agitation that were invented by these communist agitating pieces of left-wing garbage. I mean, he picks some Eskimo bimbo from Alaska to play feminist politics. The same type of political crap, all right? The same type of political crap that the Democrats were doing just about 4 months ago. And you see, this is supposed to be the Republican Party. That's why I have dropped the Republican out of my name. I'm a true conservative. I'm not going against my conservative principles. And let me tell you, if you're a true conservative, don't vote for any of these people. Don't vote for any of them. They're pieces of garbage that could care less about America. All right? They're more worried about implementing, some sort of left-wing agenda, folks. The Republican Party are nothing but a bunch of liberals. I've said it since the beginning of this program, since we started this program. You can look back in the archives, folks. I've called these idiots out before the mainstream media started catching wind of the crap. And I'm telling you, the reason I called it out because I can see it. That's no longer the old Republican Party I used to vote for. I mean, just think about the logic. I know that I'm screaming and I'm a little upset. I'm upset because the Republican Party has basically slapped every conservative that ever supported them in the mouth. Just smacked them right in the damn mouth by sitting here and nominating some Eskimo bimbo from Alaska who's only got 18 months in the governor's seat out there and who was a mayor to some hick town. I don't know what the hell is, some iceberg out there, some igloo out there. She was a mayor of that crap, and while she was the mayor, she raised taxes. I don't even know about this dumb bimbo. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He could have chose a true conservative. They could have gotten conservatives like myself and other true conservatives that listen to this program. He could have gotten us back on his bandwagon. He could have chose somebody like Santorum. You know, he could have chose somebody with some sort of conservative principle out here, who believes in moral integrity, who believes in the sanctity of marriage, who believes in shielding our children from all this sexual deviant crap, all this violent crap. But you see, they don't care. They don't care anymore, and that's why, if you're true conservative folks, just don't even bother voting for any of these people. We need to come back at a grassroots level, folks. And what do I mean by grassroots level? I'm talking about going out, door to door if necessary, calling people, going to political arenas in your local community, doing whatever it takes to try to get the conservative message out there so that we can become a force again, so we can bring back morality back in America, so we can do these things again. We've got to do it, folks. We've got to do it. And like I've said all the time on this program, you know, we just can't sit on our hands and just think everything's okay. It's not okay, folks. All right? Single-parent families are the majority of the day. We've got a damn entitlement system in America that actually encourages women to go ahead and shit out about 5 or 6 kids from 5 or 6 different fathers because the government will go ahead and give them $4,000 in government subsidies. All right? We have an education system that is completely been hijacked by feminists and liberals, okay? And they are asserting the absolute pussification, all right? The absolute pussification of the American youth out here, or of America in general. I mean, I took a look at that ridiculous speech this morning about, oh, you know, here's my new vice president, some ditzy bimbo Eskimo from Alaska, Governor Palin. And she gets up on here, you know, flapping her milly mouth, you know, not knowing what in the hell she's talking about. I mean, she sounded so unenthusiastic. She sounded so ungenuine, if you will, folks. And then she's going to sit over here and give props to Hillary, Rodham, Clinton? Are you kidding me? What kind of feminist garbage is this crap? All right? What kind of feminist crap is this, folks? I have been an unapologetic anti-feminist ever since this show began. As a matter of fact, the first show of this program was actually about anti-feminism. Because I'm an anti-feminist, I ain't afraid to say it, I could care less. But you know what this mainstream media is starting to say, which is really starting to piss me off once again? All right? Here you got these feminists out here, all these muff-diving, bull-nosed bull dykes that are out here, you know, saying all this crap like, I am woman, hear me roar, and all this crap, all right? They're always hollering about, oh, we need equality, women need to be equal, and all this crap, right? Well, lo and behold, I'm listening to this circus sideshow liberal media on the boob tube out here, right? And they got these ridiculous excuses for political analysts making observations like, well, I don't think Joe Biden is going to be able to go for the jugular on this broad because she's a woman. What? Are you kidding me? I mean, this is what I'm talking about, folks. Once again, the inequality of supposed equality of the feminist movement, folks. All right? This is what it is right here. This is what the feminist movement is all about. They don't want equality. All right? They want to dominate. I mean, how is a dumbass political analyst going to actually convey to the American public out here that, oh, well, Joe Biden needs to, you know, walk on eggshells when debating this stupid Alaskan bimbo because she's a woman. Oh, she's a woman. You can't yell at her. You can't talk bad at her. Oh. I'm telling you, folks, that's feminism right there for you. That's feminism. I mean, feminism is founded on unlogical rhetoric. It's founded on authoritarian communist garbage. That's why I will never, ever, ever acknowledge feminism. And as a matter of fact, Gloria Steinem and all those other bull dykes out there that basically fed the woman mind with this garbage, I hope that those people, whenever they reach their day with the afterlife, I hope they're sent directly to hell. Because they have ruined America single-handedly, all right? And this just goes to show you that not only have they ruined America, but they've ruined the Republican Party. They have ruined it. And I blogged about this, folks, and please go bookmark the blog, ipolitic.net/ghost. That's ipolitic.net/ghost. AFVN.net/ghost. And let me tell you something, folks. I can't believe it. I'm a true conservative out here. I've voted for Republicans all my life up until this election right here. And the reason that I'm not going to vote for him is because what I've been saying all along on this program. I've been saying that the Republican Party has been hijacked by long-haired, liberal, bedwetting hippies out here. All right? And by John McCain nominating this Eskimo bimbo, it just goes to show you what I'm talking about, what I've been speaking of all along. Because, you see, I even heard Kay Bailey Hutchinson, which is a Texas official out here, trying to backtalk and backtrack and kind of subtly, she looked like she was eating crap. Did you see the Kay Bailey Hutchinson interview today? She looked like she was chewing on a shit sandwich. And excuse my French, folks, but that's what she was looking like. Because remember, the media was like, McCain is gonna nominate Kay Bailey Hutchinson. This is what the damn media was trying to shove down our hole out here, that Kay Bailey Hutchinson was gonna be the damn vice presidential nominee. And then for John Turncoat McCain to slap a senior official like Hutchinson in the mouth by electing some igloo-living Alaskan Eskimo bimbo who supposedly was a mayor of some hick town out there and raised taxes, who's supposedly under investigation for ethics violations. He decides to nominate this stupid bimbo, and what does the bimbo do? She comes out and says, we have to thank Hillary Clinton. We got to thank Hillary. Thank Hillary Clinton for what? I'll tell you what. Hillary Clinton is responsible for all this feminist crap. All right? And she should be ashamed of herself. Damn Hillary Rotten Clinton. She started all this feminist crap. All right? She started all this feminist horse crap. And she should be ashamed of herself. And I'm not going to take it anymore, folks. And let me tell you, if you're a true conservative, don't vote for any of these people. All right? Grassroots is what we need to do. We need to try, in your local community especially, folks, if you're a conservative, go out and try to find as many conservatives as you are that think like you, that believe in true conservative principle, that believe in the sanctity of life, that believe in moral integrity, that believe in shielding our children from sexual depravity and violence. Go out there and find these people and gather around. Get their information, get their phone numbers, all right? Do whatever it takes, email addresses. Go out to the internet and every damn political forum out there and start showing everybody that the conservative movement is not going to palate this crap. We're not going to sit there and accept the feminization of the liberal party, the Republican Party. It's the same difference. Who cares? We're not going to accept it, folks, and if you want to accept it, well, that's your problem, all right? You see what happens to this damn country, all right? And just sit on your ass and continue to shove food down your gullet like a damn garbage disposal. But not me, folks. I'm a conservative, and ever since I got on this internet, ever since I got on the Blog Talk Radio Network, ever since I was politically active via the internet out here, I have said, and I'll continue to say, folks, that the Republican Party has been hijacked by liberals, and John Turncoat McCain nominating this Eskimo bimbo from Alaska only underscores the fact that they are utilizing methods of agitation that were invented by the liberals. And that's all I'm going to say about that, folks. I'm disgusted. I want to throw up nasty chicken grease and corn oil and cream of wheat with like 5-day-old cereal and stomach plasma, just thinking that the damn Republican Party has been feminized, thanks to John Turncoat McCain. Yeah, thanks a lot, McCain. We really appreciate it, you piece of crap. All right? You prostate-infected, Ovaltine-drinking, Golden Girls-watching piece of trash. We really appreciate it, John Turncoat McCain. Thanks for liberalizing and feminizing the Republican Party, you piece of trash. Anyway, that's about it. I'm going to just in that. All right, everybody knows that the Republican Party has turned into a feminized version of itself. Everybody knows that the Republican Party is wearing pink panties at this present time, and they are utilizing leftist methods of agitation. And if you're a true conservative, folks, don't vote for these people, any of them. I mean, you see, you got these morons like these stupid whores for Hillary, and I've talked about them on this program. These whores for Hillary, they're, oh my God, Hillary Clinton wasn't elected, so I'm voting for McCain. I mean, I'm not going to do that, folks, because that breaks logic. You understand? I mean, just because I don't agree with the liberal and feminization of the Republican Party doesn't mean that I'm going to go to the enemy, that I'm going to go vote for Barack Hussein Obama or some crap. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to vote for any of these damn presidential candidates. I'm just going to try to go out like I have been doing recently, folks. I've been going out in my local community out here trying to locate conservative people, trying to group us together so we can implement legislation to be passed in our local communities, in our state government. And I advise all you true conservatives to do the same. Screw the Republican Party. Anyway, folks, I'm going to move on to the next issue that has been irking me and that I blogged about earlier this week. I'm talking about the youth vote. You know, the liberal media, you know, this circus sideshow of a boob tube media out here keeps harping on the damn youth vote. Like they really influence the political system or some crap. You know, these snot-nosed little brats out here, all right? And I'm here to tell you, folks, that the youth vote means diddly squat, all right? It means diddly squat. And I blogged about this, folks, and if you'd like to read it, ipolitic.net/ghost is the web address. Please bookmark it, by the way, because I blog all the time. That's ipolitic, ipolitic.net/ghost. But I talk about the youth vote being meaningless, and I'm sick and tired of this stupid media trying to shove down my hole that the youth of America is somehow politically inclined or some crap. Let me tell you something, folks, and you happen to be a young person, and you're taking offense to this, well, tough titty, all right? The bottom line is that the damn youth doesn't know their ass from their elbow, okay? They don't even understand the political system. All right? That's why I believe that the voting age needs to be raised, folks. It needs to be raised to age 21 minimum. Because anybody under the age of 21 doesn't know their ass from their elbow. They're more worried about going out and partying and putting their headbands on, doing drugs, and living off mommy and daddy and trying to finger bang Miss Annie Mae Rottencrotch. That's what the youth is busy doing. They don't understand politics, nor do they even want to take the time to until it finally starts affecting them in their older age, folks. Now, that's why I'm saying let's change the voting age here within the next few years to 21. 21 years of age to vote. All right? And if you don't believe me, if you think that the youth somehow has some sort of political motive or they have some sort of intellectual curiosity when it comes to the political spectrum of America, I want you to answer this question, okay? Or you know what, better yet, do this. Try to approach somebody who's under the age of 21 and ask them what they feel about Social Security, okay? And you're gonna hear them stumble over their own tongue like John Edwards trying to explain hospice adultery, all right? I mean, just think about this for a second, okay? Here you've got these young people that are under the age of 21, 18 to 21 out here. They are paying into a Social Security system that they're not even going to see a dime of. Now, do you see the youth of America trying to come together and trying to influence the politicians or the political system into rectifying that situation? No, you don't. You want to know why? Because they don't care. They don't care. But you see these idiots that are under the age of 21, they'll go out and work their asses off and still pay Social Security tax. They'll still have those wages garnished, and they're never going to see a dime of it. And you see, Are they doing anything to help? No, they're not. They don't care. That's what I'm saying, folks. So why should their voice even matter? If they don't care, why should their voice even matter? That's all I'm saying, okay? I'm sick and tired of hearing about this youth vote. I'm sick and tired of the damn media putting on a bunch of snot-nosed little brat rich kids on the boob tube out here interviewing them about their damn political perspective out here. And what are they doing? They're stumbling over their own tongue like John Edwards explaining paternity testing. I mean, it's stupid, folks. It's stupid. So I challenge everybody out there, please, if you happen to have a blog or if you happen to, chat in the political forum somewhere, please try to put forth the notion that we need to raise the voting age. I'm sick and tired of hearing these little snot-nosed punks that don't know their asses from their elbows. All right? And these are the same youthful morons that are out here that follow morons like Alex Jones and conspiracy networks and all this other garbage. I mean, that just goes to show you how naive these pieces of garbage are. And I can't stand them. I mean, look, call me an old sourpuss or whatever. I don't care. We shouldn't even acknowledge the youth in America as far as the political spectrum is concerned, okay? And what I mean by the youth of America, I'm talking about these snot-nosed little brats, 18 to 20. All right? I mean, get the hell out of here. You barely have enough foresight to wipe your own ass. All right? I mean, if we put the entire youth of America together, all right, well, they might have enough intelligence to tie their shoe. And I know that people are probably listening in saying, oh, he's a bitter old man. I'm not a bitter old man. I love the youth. I love children, okay? I want to shield them from deviant activity. I want to shield them from going out and participating in underage sexual activity, underage drinking, drug taking. I believe in that sort of thing. But try to ask somebody 18 to 20 whether they should be able to have a beer or shoot a couple of shots. Huh? Oh, they'll tell you, the drinking age should be lowered to 18 to 16. I'm telling you, this is all that's on the minds of these young little brats out here. I mean, you want to take a good whiff of the youth of America, all right? And this is what I've always been saying, folks, that the youth of America, it's pussified, all right? The absolute pussification of the youth of America has been implemented, and if you don't believe me, just go to any youth, anybody under the age of 30, okay? Go up to anybody who's under the age of 30 years of age, and just talk to them. Don't ask. Just try to talk to them and notice the feminine vernacular, the feminine physical attributes. All right? I mean, this is what I'm talking about, the pussification of America, folks. And these stupid morons are going to actually be leading this country once I'm long and gone. And I'm glad I'm going to be long and gone. I'm glad I'm going to be long and gone by then because I don't want to see what in the hell that these feminized, pussified, ridiculous, liberalized youth are going to do to this country. I mean, this is the same youth out here, all right? This is the same youth out here that's, feeding into all this Britney Spears garbage, This is the same youth out here that gets off on Britney Spears rotten crotch shots. All right, this is the same youth out here that actually bought, the Butt Street Boys and all those other stupid boy bands. I mean, this is what I'm talking about out here. I mean, whenever the elections come around, whenever any kind of election comes around, you see these stupid young people that think that they're so politically active, and they go out, they hold a couple of signs, they're out here in their schools or out there in their community thinking they're actually making a difference, when all they're doing is just proving how ignorant they actually are. I mean, the youth of America, folks, with the exception of a few folks, I mean, I know that we always have our exceptions, but the youth of America, folks, they're so dumb, they would probably try to drown a fish. I mean, they're so dumb, they probably sit on the TV to watch the couch. They're so stupid. And not to say that older folks are any much better. I mean, believe me. I mean, you take a look at the political spectrum out here, all the racial and damn gender-biased politics that's being played in both sides of the political spectrum out here, I mean, it's pretty pathetic. I mean, what are we, in high school or some crap? It's a disappointment, folks. It really is a disappointment. And let me tell you something, it drains me. It drains me of everything that I've got. Because I'm passionate, folks. You see, I'm not like these other blog talk radio hosts on here. Because you can tell, just listen to their voice. They sound like they're full of crap. I mean, they sound like they're disingenuous. I mean, they sound like they're pre-writing crap, or they're told what to say, or they're just, repeating talking points from some moron. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, okay? And I am not going to turn a blind eye to my conservative principles. All right, and that's what these Republicans want you to do in this election. They want you just to turn a blind eye to our to our conservative principles. They want us just to turn a blind eye and just vote, no matter what. Just go into the voting booth and hold your nose. That's what they want us to do. I'm not going to do it. All right, you piece of crap, I'm not going to do it. You can do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm telling you, folks, I really don't even know what to say. I think what I'm going to do is end this damn program. That's what I'm going to do because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this damn crap. I'm sick of all what has become the liberalized America. I am sick of the feminized America, this Gloria Steinem muff-diving ideology. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this so-called, we need equality for women in America, but, right off the bat, once they named this Eskimo bimbo as the damn vice presidential candidate for John Turncoat McCain, what are the analysts on the boob tube saying? Oh, well, they need to take it easy on her because she's a woman. Biden and the Democrats better watch what they say because they don't want to criticize the women. Garbage, folks. Absolute, utter garbage. And let me tell you something, folks. I'm so pissed off right now, I don't even want to do this show anymore. All right? I don't even want to do this show anymore. And as a matter of fact, I may not come on here for a little bit anymore because, this is a circus sideshow. All right? This political scene out here is a circus sideshow. Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me, whether it's live or in the archive, folks. Please get back to the blog, ipolitic.net/ghost. Leave me some comments, all right? Or better yet, won't you meet me in the chat rooms I'm out there? I'm always in the chat rooms at that community. It's a pure political community. Purely political. Go join and get yourself a membership at ipolitic.net. All right? ipolitic.net. Anyway, folks, I am out of here. It's been great under unfortunate circumstances. And I'm going to end this show. All right? I am going to end this show. But let me tell you, before I end the show, I want every conservative out there to not give up faith, to not give up hope. The conservative movement will rise again. Goodness is on our side, folks. Remember, it's the liberals that have to sit here and talk out both sides of their mouth when it comes to sexual depravity on television and violence on television and single-parent families being prevalent and women having 6 or 7 children from 6 or 7 different fathers. They're the ones that have to debate this crap. They're the ones that have to justify this crap. Not conservatives. Conservatives have been against this all along. They've been against the sexual depravity on television. They've been against violence. They've been against exposing our children to all this ridiculous malarkey. We're on the side of goodness, folks. We're on the side of goodness. And let me tell you, don't let anybody try to tell you otherwise. Because the true conservative movement will rise again with the Republican Party or without it. And that's why I've suggested to everybody who's a conservative, maybe we need to start our own damn party. The Conservative Party. And abide by true conservative principles out here. Anyway. get back to the blog, folks. There it is, ipolitic.net/ghost. I'm out of here. I'm going to take a break from this Blog Talk Radio crap because it's obvious that the higher echelon of the corporate hierarchy of Blog Talk Radio Network, they're all a bunch of liberals, all right? I mean, how else can you explain them taking me off the air talking about that stupid bimbo Media Lizzie, all right? And I'm probably going to be taken off the air right now, but I don't care, all right? I don't care. This Media Lizzie, they keep shoveling down our hole as if she's some legitimate political, I don't know, voice or something, as if she's the mouthpiece for the conservative movement when she's nothing but a feminist bimbo herself. All right, she's a hypocrite. She's not a conservative, all right? Don't be fooled by that stupid bimbo. Or any other bimbo for that matter. All right, you want to see a conservative? Look at Kay Bailey Hutchinson. That's a conservative for you. That's a woman. All right? This is what I'm talking about out here. We need true conservative values being implemented in America again, folks, and I'm not going to rest until they're implemented once again. Thank you for listening to me, folks. Get back to the blog, ipolitic.net/ghost. Until next time, folks, long live the conservative movement, and death, folks, death, death, death to feminism.
Do you like turkey sandwiches? Then you'll love the new premium carb turkey and bacon sub at Subway restaurants. It's oven roasted just right, sliced thick just the way you like it. And just when you think it can't get any better, look out. It's got crispy bacon in there too. Order one today on your choice of freshly baked bread. Then select any veggies you want to make your premium carb turkey and bacon sub uniquely yours. It's a great sub for people who really like turkey. Subway, fresh is what we do.